Hello and welcome back to episode 3 of the Scunthorpe Saving Scunthorpe. We're back today for the FA Cup first round. As I said in the last episode, the plan was to come back for the first round as long as we got there, and we have indeed got there. Since you were last with us when we beat Worksop 2-1, we had a 3-2 win against Brackley Town, a 3-0 win against Warrington in the fourth round of FA Cup qualifying. Since then we've had a 0-0 draw with Boston, 2-1 loss to Chester, a 1-0 win against Spennymoor, 3-3 draw with Bishop Stortford, and a 2-2 draw with Blythe Spartans. So it does seem like the team has been a little bit distracted since we got into the FA Cup first round, where we were playing Doncaster, who are currently sat 14th in League 2. So they're not having a great season. However, they are also 2 divisions above us. In the league, we are in second place, so we are doing fantastic so far. Admittedly, there's a couple of teams behind us with games in hand. However, we're definitely going to be up in that title challenge, and hopefully, my plan is, whatever happens in the FA Cup, hopefully then we can concentrate on the league and really get going in that. And so, what we'll do now is we'll just head straight in for the FA Cup game. And we are bringing out the 4-1-4-1 for this game. We've got Chapman in goal because Fitzsimmons is injured again, unfortunately, a broken finger this time. Pugh, Kewigan, Boyce, Kelly as the back four, Butterfield as the holding midfielder, with Semby Ferris, Clunan, Shrimpton, Wilson in midfield, and Williams up front by himself. I didn't do the subs again. The first highlight here is a Doncaster free kick just inside their own half, and they play it into our half through Miller and Aluwu. Wilson's managed to nick the ball there, kicks it to no one really though, unfortunately. Anderson collects it for Doncaster, and they're able to come again. Rowe back to Anderson, and then switches back to Wood. They're playing a very patient game so far, and go all the way back to their goalkeeper, then back out to Anderson, who appears to be their left centre-back. Are they playing 3 at the back? They are indeed. So they've got 3 at the back, well, 5 at the back with a holding midfielder. So you'd have thought they probably would have come out a bit more of an attacking formation than this. However, they do get a good early shot off. Chapman denies them, and Semby Ferris nearly nicks the ball there. Rowe sends it in towards the far post. It's headed away by Boyce. Aluwu lays it off to Nixon, and then close back to Wood. So we've dealt with that first wave of the attack pretty well. However, you get the feeling there's going to be another one come in as they play it out to Maxwell at left wing back, inside to Rowe, and then he plays it back to Anderson. Very patient play from Doncaster here, and it's back with Lawler in goal. Aluwu collects it again, and he's going to potentially play it down this right-hand side. Broadbent back to Aluwu, and then down the wing to Nixon. They really are patient here. Ball through to Miller, and the makers pay. Free kick for Scunthorpe now on the edge of the Doncaster area. It's in a pretty decent position. Butterfield stood over it, and he's going to go for goal. And Lawler, no, it clipped the bar, not the keeper. Half time, it's 1-0 to Doncaster, but it's not been too bad for us. Considering we're playing a team 2 leagues above us, we're not doing too bad. We're going to bring Elliott on for Williams because Williams is, quite frankly, knackered. And the same for Clunan coming off for Smith. I'd like to bring somebody on the right wing, but I didn't sort the subs. And also, we had more subs than I actually have got because I forgot again. Throw in on the right-hand side for Doncaster here. Nixon. Short Broadbent back to Nixon. Ball into the far post. Hurst is there. And it's 2-0 to Doncaster. Pugh with a throw-in gets it short to Elliott, and then we get it back down the wing to Semby Ferris and on to Butterfield. That's a poor pass from Butterfield. Can't even find Shrimpton next to him. Hurst with the shot, but it goes over the bar. We're going to bring Semby Ferris off for Whitehall, and we'll bring Denton on for Kelly. And you know what? We'll bring Butler on for Boyce. We might as well just fully rotate what we can because we can save some legs. And full time, we unfortunately go out of the FA Cup in the first round. That second half, we didn't have a single shot after the 4 we had in the first half. However, as I say, a team 2 leagues above us, it was probably likely to go like that anyway. Let's now get back on track in the league. And for the game against Banbury, we've got Chapman in goal, Ogle, Butler, Boyce and Denton as the back four, Scales, Clunan, Butterfield and Smith in midfield, with Whitehall and Williams up front. So hopefully, back to the 4-4-2, back in the National League North, we can pick up a win. A early corner kick for Banbury, however, comes in and Boyce heads it away. It's knocked down by Davis and fired in, and Hall misses a huge chance for Banbury. Hall throws the ball into Hewitt, and then Williams nicks it. Very good from Williams. Lays it off to Whitehall. That's a horrendous touch from Whitehall. They're playing 4-4-2 as well. Hall into Daff, and then Whitehall with a tackle. Smith collects it and is going to burst forward now. And they're running into each other. Ogle heads it down to Scales. He cuts inside, gets a shot off and nearly finds the bottom corner. Tompkins throws the ball into Yusuf and gets it back. Lays it off to Abadei. Butler clears it away and nearly found Williams. Williams chose not to bother with that one. Hall has it on the left-hand side now. Whips across in. There's nobody there. And that's a huge miss at the far post. Denton with a throw-in gets it to Whitehall down the wing and then receives it back. He kicks it at the man in front of him and then kicks it away to Boyce. Not sure what his thought process was on that one. And Butler lays it back to Chapman. We've got time to play with here. Denton gets it on the left-hand side. Smith inside to Whitehall. And then he's going to take it down the wing. Smith's inside. Curls the ball to Scales, who catches it on the volley. What a lovely goal. Half-time, it's 1-0 thanks to that amazing goal from Scales. Took that phenomenally. And the only thing I'm not happy with is how many shots they're having. So we're going to try and counteract that. A highlight straight from the kickoff, though, which is always a bit unnerving. Daff gets it to Yusuf and then back to Hall at left back. Out to the left winger now. And then he's going to bring it inside. Scales has a little dig at him, but it gets past him. Ogle nicks the ball. Scales lays it up to Whitehall. Through to Williams. He's got two men to beat. He's forced wide, but he's got a chance still. Lays it back to Denton. Cross can come in from the left-hand side. He instead plays it back to Butterfield on the edge. And then across to Clunan, who turns and shoots and forces a save out of the goalkeeper. We do have a corner. Can we make anything of that? It's going to be Denton sending it in. We've got quite a few in the box. It's in towards Butterfield, but he can't get his head on it. Lays it off to Williams on the edge, and he skies it. We have our first highlight of the second half. Whitehall stood over a free kick, curls it and hits the post. Tompkins is going to clear it away for Banbury, though. We're going to make a change here. Beeston coming on for Clunan, and Sembi Ferris coming on for Smith on the left. Scales with the ball on the edge of the box, curls it into the bottom corner. It's 2-0 to Scunthorpe, and that should be game, set and match. Tompkins with a throw-in for Banbury, though. Gets it to Adebayo. Ball comes in towards Hewitt, who gets one back for Banbury. This game might not be over just yet. Denton with a free kick, though. It's out towards Whitehall. It goes over the top of him. Williams just about keeps it in place, sends it to the far post. Butler heads it, and it's back to a 2-goal lead. 3-1 Scunthorpe, and surely this time, that's game over. 3-1 win. We go home from Banbury, very happy, and for the time being, top of the league. As I say, we leave the episode top of the league. Hopefully, when we come back, we'll still be there. We're probably going to go through until end of January now. We'll go on with a real push. Unless we draw a big team in one of the first few rounds of the FA Trophy, then that's where we'll aim to come back. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like down below. Comment what you think we can achieve this season. Subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and thank you very much for watching.